Joining the show right now for the first time in studio, we've had him on the phone before, but now in studio, is former NFL and BYU standout linebacker Bryan Kehl. Bryan, welcome to BYU Sports Nation.
Thanks. I'm just wondering if that offer for babysitting, does that...
You got two
Does
kids.
this,
I got
does this
two
apply to
kids.
Bryan too?
Yeah.
You got two kids.
How far can we stretch that?
I'm going to need double. I'm going to need double when I ask you. Like, hey, I need...
2 times?
You don't got to do 2 times. Maybe instead of just maybe 2 hours, we could do 4 hours. So
Okay,
maybe we could
yeah.
do a movie. We can go to do something else,
Okay.
to make up for it.
My kids are in that Tasmanian devil mode right now.
Nice.
Yeah, so...
Your daughter,
destroy
man. I
everything
can watch your
live?
daughter. Your daughter's a cutie, dude. I could watch her.
She's don't be fooled. She's no dummy. She knows what she's doing.
I'm the type of dude.
She already knows how to play the game.
I'm the type of dude, like when him and his wife come back at 10 o'clock at night from their date, their kids are gonna be jumping up and down like too many gushers.
Too many gushers.
Yeah. Don't ever let him watch your children.
This is probably smarter.
It's a Bryan takeover on BYU Sports Nation with Bryan Logan and Bryan Kehl. We had this debate: Bryan with a Y or Bryan with an I?
Why? It's easy. This is an
At
easy.
BYU,
exactly.
BYU?
Exactly. Why would you spell it with the Y?
No, this is
It
an
doesn't make
easy.
any
This is an
sense.
easy argument. How do you spell Ryan?
Oh, so here we go.
This is an easy
doesn't
argument.
count.
It's
With a
easy.
Y.
This is an easy victory.
No, it's not.
You don't see any R-I-A-N. It's not even out there.
That would be Rian.
It's not even out there.
You
So
can't
how's
count
it
that.
different? So how's it different?
That'd be Rian.
That's an easy argument.
Hey,
a
now
B.
we've got the important debates out. Let's talk about football. Bryan, I know you've been vocal about BYU's football team this year, and I mean, what a resilient performance by the Cougars against California in Pac-12 country, against a team that had everything to play for, trying to get to a bowl game on senior day there in Berkeley. What was your reaction and your emotions as you watched BYU win that game and then celebrate?
Some guys in this state, I'm not going to name names, want to minimize our performance. And you know what? It's just kind of cheap. It's just a cheap attack. Here you have a bunch of kids who it was a tough year. Any way you want to look at it, it was a tough year. We had
No Taysom,
injuries.
no Jamal, no Craig Bills.
Yeah, I mean, you could keep going too.
Yeah.
I mean, we had injuries. We struggled. We lost to teams we shouldn't have lost to. We blew leads. We played poorly, and then we righted the ship.
Yep.
Okay. And you can say what you want. The 3 victories that we had before Cal, yeah, were they cream puff teams? Maybe, but they're still victories. So anyway, anything you can say whatever you want about that. Cal's a quality opponent. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are they the best in their conference? No, they're having a down year. But they improved from last year.
You won one
and
game
all those
last
things,
year.
and all the things you just said. They're trying to. It's senior day for them. They're trying to make a bowl game.
It was a different team. That was a different defense. When going into that game, the front 7 for Cal had 13 sacks. Out of the 4 games coming into that the BYU game, they only had 2 sacks.
Really?
Against BYU, they had 3 sacks. You can't tell me that these guys didn't have a chip on the shoulder. They were motivated. They only had 7 seniors. Hey, let's send our seniors off the right way.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says. That was a different Cal defense.
Mm-hmm. At home.
Yep.
And for them, you got to look at it. For them, they don't want to lose to BYU because they look at us as the little guys.
Exactly.
They don't want us to come into their house on senior day, deny them a bowl game as the little guys.
Right.
The Cal running back Daniel Lasco said, "It's almost embarrassing. We played down to their level."
Oh, boo. False. Played down to their level. You just got beat, man.
Yeah.
That's loser's limp right there. That's what we call that.
Yeah.
That
Just
is.
Take it like a man.
I
Just
think
gotta
that's
take it like a
Bush
man.
League. Come on,
Take
man.
your tail and go home, buddy.
Yes. Yeah.
BYU wins at California. You just defended why that's a quality win, and we've been having the same conversation here for a few days now. But what were you thinking? What were you feeling when you watched Bronco celebrate like he did on the sideline?
I was happy. It's so funny. The guy gets killed when he doesn't celebrate.
Yep.
And in this case, he's getting killed for celebrating.
Right.
It's like, what can the guy do? People don't like it when he's stoic-faced and stands there with no emotion, and he shows some emotion for once, and people are just absolutely going to town on him. I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
For all the reasons that I just said. Yeah, did they win a championship? No. Was it Oregon that they beat? No. But for all the things that I said, they struggled. They played a great game, and Cal's offense is legit.
Top 5 in the country.
They're legit, okay?
Yeah.
And the way we won the game, it's not like it was just a anticlimactic ending. No, it was a climatic ending.
With a defensive
it was
stop.
a defensive stop on 4th down from the 15-yard line against a high-powered top 5 offense. That's something to celebrate. So for those of you who I don't name in this state, who I don't like, that want to criticize our team for that,
Real talk.
get a life, man. How many of you guys stormed the field when you beat some team this year?
Right.
Give me a break.
Right. No, it is so it's good to see it because I don't know how Bronco was back in the day, but with us, he was always like that.
Yeah.
Outside of the media and just in the locker room around us, he was always joking around and laughing. So it's good for people to see that, but it is really strange for people to talk bad about him for celebrating like that. I mean, if you overcame the things that they went through, you would do the same thing. We did that in 2010 when we lost 4 in a row and had a pretty bad year. Man, every game was a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
We were like, whoa,
Yeah.
yeah, hamburgers on me. Yeah, J-Dogs on me. Yeah, let's go. Gushers on me. I mean, it's fans, I think fans just have to let it go. I mean, it was obviously disappointing, right, having the injuries and things like that, but, man, let it go, dude. I watched Frozen the other day. I love Frozen. Let it go. Let it go. I'm sorry. Is that good?
That was better than I could do.
Okay, good.
You know what's funny? In 05, Broncos' first year, I still remember this because this is seeing that reminded me of this. We were at New Mexico, and I think it was week 5.
Oh, the Matt Allen game.
Yes. So we started out the season, and I'm trying to remember who our one win was over. I think it was over some crappy team, like a 1AA or something.
Yeah. Okay.
In 05.
Yep.
And we lost heartbreakers. We had lost the heartbreaker to TCU 51-50. We had lost. You pulling it up?
I'm pulling it up
Pulling
right
it up
now.
because I have too many hits to my head. I can't remember exactly.
Yes.
I'm pretty
man.
sure
Eastern Illinois.
Eastern Illinois was our one win. That's Broncos' first W. Okay?
Tony Romo's alma mater.
The first game of the year we lost to Boston College in just a pathetic, no offense, ugly game. Okay, defense played okay. We lost. We beat Eastern Illinois.
Yep.
We lost to San Diego State, right?
And to TCU in that crazy
51-50. Yes. We blew a 17-point lead in the fourth quarter. So anyway, we go down to New Mexico. It's at New Mexico, and this is Broncos' old team, and we're 1-3. Was New Mexico a powerhouse? No. But we won on a last minute drive.
fourth quarter comeback.
Yeah, fourth quarter comeback, emotional. Our celebration in the locker room looked just like that.
Yes.
And all of a sudden we were 2-3 against New Mexico. It was my point. This is my point. My point is it's an emotional game. And when you're struggling and you come out of that, emotions flourish.
Preach.
And that's what we saw there. We didn't see BYU beat a perennial powerhouse. We didn't see them win a championship. We saw a struggling team play well against a quality opponent, and their emotions flourish.
Preach.
And it's natural.
Church.
And it's fun. That's what makes it fun, man.
Church.
Absolutely.
Yes.
If I were to tell you that Jamal Williams would be out for half of the season,
Oh.
Taysom Hill would be out for 2/3 of the season, Craig Bills would be out for basically half of the season.
Yep.
BYU would still have an opportunity to win 9 games. What would you say to that?
I tweeted that after the game. What you just said, I tweeted that after the game, and I got mixed responses. I tweeted that. I said, if you told me at the beginning of the year all those guys would be out, we'd finish 8-4, and then you added on there, have a chance to win 9 wins, I said I'd take that. And I had all these people. Some people, that's looking at it the way you should look at it. And some people, I'm not never accepting 8-4. I'm never satisfied with. Like, don't misunderstand me. I don't think 8-4 is great. I don't think it's anybody's expectation this year.
Right.
But given what we went through,
The circumstances.
to right the ship, we lost 4 in a row. There's a lot of young men in this country that would have gone through that and would have just given up, just mailed in the season, mailed it in. Okay, and especially so on those other three games we won, those were not quality opponents, but against Cal, to go into Cal for all those reasons, they righted the ship.
Let it go. Let it go.
Hey, they get 2 pats on the back from me. That was a great W. And that, could the defense? Would I have liked to have seen the defense play better that game? Yes, but their offense is awesome.
Right.
So for them to bow up when they needed to, and when the game was on the line, Oh,
That's exactly what I said.
I was jumping up and down in my house watching that.
I was frustrated watching especially the first half.
Seeing some of the same things.
Seeing some of the same things, double moves, things like that. Eyes not in the right place, leverage, little things. And then they started cleaning things up. So I was like, okay, this is the defense that we've seen the last few weeks.
A little better.
They have cleaned things up. And then all of a sudden, you just felt the spirit over you that when you were watching the game, they were just like, S on their chest, like, okay, it's time to go.
Time.
We were playing around with these fools. It's time to go right now. We
just wanted to make it close.
Right, exactly. We just trying to have a fun game for you fans. We about to turn on right now. We about to stop these dudes.
Yeah.
But actually looking at the game, going back and do AFR and all that, breaking down film, there's a lot of quick and short passes, easy passes. There wasn't too many passes that was thrown over their head. And Cal came in averaging 38 points a game. So to hold them under that, to hold them under, to not give up a lot of big plays, the defense really played a lot better than what we saw, I think, on film when you look at the stats and the numbers.
I agree with you. It almost seemed like, we always play off, but we were playing off in some circumstances. It almost seemed like, hey, just keep them in front of you.
And don't break.
Just don't give up the big one.
Yep.
So,
exactly.
Which they still gave up a couple big ones, but it was improvement.
It's a Bryan takeover on BYU Sports Nation.
Big B and little B.
Bryan with a Y and Bryan with an I.
He's got better hair than me though, so
that's that.
I'm staring at my shiny dome in the monitor down there, and it's just.
See, that's
I used to have just like that, nice and thick and full.
Nice.
I used to have hair like that, but
it's the helmet, man. When you get to the NFL, you just kept on playing.
The stress.
Yeah, one of you played in the NFL.
If I played in the NFL, my hair would be gone.
The close up, that's just painful. See, that line used to go straight across.
You could pull it off though.
Unfortunately, my head, I'm not cleanly shaven right now, but fortunately, my head is shaped okay.
That's what I mean. You don't got like a peanut head.
I was,
like a peanut M&M. It don't look like a peanut M&M.
Yeah, I got some friends that just when they go bald, it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be good.
It's like you might as well grow the sides out long and then do it over the top. That's what I would do.
We're just getting started, man. Okay, we've got Bryan for 2 segments today, and if you didn't enjoy the first segment, then you have no pulse for BYU sports. So we're going to ask him to stay around. We're going to talk Power 5 parity next, Bryan, and why this weekend matters for BYU even when they don't have a game.